The title and the formal parts. On the 8th of August, 1945, the government of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, the government of the United States of America, the provisional government of the French Republic, and the government of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics entered into an agreement establishing this tribunal for the trial of war criminals whose offenses have no particular geographical location. In accordance with Article 5, the following governments of the United Nations have expressed their adherence to the agreement: Greece, Denmark, Australia, Honduras, Norway, Panama, Luxembourg, Haiti, New Zealand, India, Venezuela, Uruguay, and Paraguay. By the Charter annexed to the agreement, the Constitution, jurisdiction, and functions of the Tribunal were defined. The Tribunal was invested with power to try and punish persons who had committed crimes against peace, war crimes, and crimes against humanity, of which the individual may be convicted, that the group or organization of which the individual was a member was a criminal organization. In Berlin, on the 18th of October, 1945, in accordance with Article 14 of the Charter, an indictment was lodged against the defendants named in the caption above, who had been designated by the Committee of the Chief Prosecutors of the Signatory Powers as major war criminals, which were also wars in violation of international treaties, agreements, and assurances, with war crimes and with crimes against humanity. The defendants are also charged with participating in the formulation or execution of a common plan or conspiracy to commit all these crimes. The tribunal was further asked by the prosecution to declare all the named groups or organizations to be criminal within the meaning of the Charter. The defendant, Robert Lay, committed suicide in prison on the 25th of October, 1945. On the 15th of November, 1945, the tribunal decided that the defendant Gustav Krupp von Bohlen and Holbach could not then be tried because of his physical and mental condition, but that the charges against him in his argument and consideration of full medical. The tribunal appointed commissioners to hear evidence relating to the organizations, and 101 witnesses were heard for the defense before the commissioners, and 1,809 affidavits from other witnesses were submitted. 6 reports were also submitted and were not cumulative. provided for obtaining those witnesses and documents granted through the office of the General Secretary established by the Tribunal. Much of the evidence presented to the Tribunal on behalf of the prosecution was documentary evidence captured by the Allied armies in German army headquarters, government buildings, and elsewhere. Some of the documents were found in salt mines, buried in the ground, hidden behind false walls, and in other places thought to be secure from discovery. The case, therefore, against the defendants rests in a large measure on documents of their own making. 6. The tribunal established by the agreement referred to in Article 1 hereof for the trial and punishment of the major war criminals of the European Axis countries shall have the power to try and punish